Hello and good day everyone. Again, this is the third week of our online class. Again, I'm Teacher Dardy, and today we are going to have a continuation of our discussion about fractions. So last 2 weeks ago, we learned how to compare like fractions and unlike fractions, as well as we compare proper fractions, improper fractions, and mixed numbers. So today we are going to learn how to order fractions in increasing order and decreasing order. But before that, our objectives is of course for you to learn how to arrange these fractions from small to big, which is increasing order, and big to small, which is decreasing order. And of course, at the end of this discussion, you need to answer your worksheet number 6 and worksheet number 7. Now, let's have first our vocabulary for today. We have 2 words. The first word we have increasing order. Again, increasing order. Next, our second word we have decreasing order. Again, decreasing order. So these 2 words, we're going to use this in our discussion for today. Now, what do you mean by increasing order? So when we say increasing order, this is to arrange them, meaning the numbers, the fractions, from smallest to largest. So when we say smallest to largest, meaning from small numbers going to bigger numbers. Okay, if we're going to have a representation of that one, we have this. So you could see this is the smallest one. It is going up to the biggest, to the largest one. Okay, now these are numbers, these are examples of a set of numbers arranged in increasing order. So you can see here, starting from 1, next we have 4, 10, 13, 24, 58, and 79. So you can see here, it starts from the smallest number, which is 1, going to the largest, to the biggest number, which is 79. So this is an example of an increasing order. Again, small going to big. Now, next word, we have decreasing order. So when we say decreasing order, it is actually the opposite. Okay? So it is to arrange the numbers or arrange them from largest to smallest. Again, largest to smallest, meaning from big going to small. Okay? So if we have a representation of that, we have this one. You can see from the bigger one, it's going down to the smallest one. So big going to small. So here are sets of numbers arranged in decreasing order. So we have 54, 41, 36, 22, 15, 4, and 2. So you could see here, 54 is the largest and 2 is the smallest. Again, decreasing order from big going to small. So I think that is a very simple words. Again, we have increasing order, this one from big going to small. I'm sorry, from small going to big. And then decreasing order, we have big going to small. Okay, now using those words, let's now have ordering fractions. So how are we going to arrange fractions here? Well, let's have an example. We're going to arrange each set of numbers in increasing order. So when we say again increasing order, that is from small going to big. So we have here 8 over 3, 1 over 6, and we have 1 over 2. Now, first, of course, you could see here that our denominators are not the same. Okay, so the fractions don't have the same denominators. So if we don't have the same denominators, of course, we need to change that. But we need first to find the least common multiple, or the LCM of these numbers. So what are the LCM of 3, 6, and 2? Let's just arrange these numbers. We have 2, 3, and 6. So let's start with number 2, the 5 multiples of 2. We have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, and so on and so forth. Next, we have the first 5 multiples of 3. We have 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. We can go beyond that. We have 18, 21, 24, okay? And then here are the multiples of 6. We have 6, 12, 18, 24, 30. If we could go beyond, we have 36, we have 42. So now let's try to check if we have now a common multiples of these 3 numbers. So if you're going to check this, we have 6 as our least, so meaning the smallest common multiples of these numbers. So therefore, we need to change our denominators to 6. Okay, so now let's start first with 8 over 3. So our denominator is 3, so therefore, we need to multiply 3 to make it 6. So 3 times blank is equals to 6. So therefore, we multiply it by 2. So 3 times 2, we have 6. And of course, our numerator, 8 times 2, we have 16. So therefore, 8 over 3 is equal to 16 over 6. Next, let's have 1 over 6. You try to check the denominator. It's already 6, so we don't need to change this one. We'll just write here 1 over 6. Now, let's have 1 over 2. So we need to change our denominator, which is 2, to 6. So 2 times blank is equals to 6. So we have, of course, 3. So we multiply our numerator. We have 1 times 3. Of course, we have 3. So therefore, 1 over 2 is equal to 3 over 6. So now our fractions has the same denominators. We can now arrange our fractions. Now let's check first the numerators. Again, do not forget increasing order. So meaning from small number to big number. So if you're going to look at our numerators, we have 1 as our smallest number. We have 3 as the next one. And we have 16 as our largest number. So if we're going to arrange that, we have the first one, of course. Let's write the original numbers. We have 1 over 6. Next, we have 1 over 2. And our largest number, which is 8 over 3. So again, our answers will be first 1 over 6. Next is 1 over 2. And the last one is we have 8 over 3. So that's it. That is how you arrange numbers or fractions in increasing order. Okay, so now let's discuss this example. We have arranged each set of numbers in increasing order. So again, when we say increasing order, that is from small going to big. So smaller numbers to the largest number. So first, let's check first our denominators. So we could see that our denominators are not the same. So we need to change that, and by that we need to get the LCM. So let's try to solve first our LCM. We have the LCM of 6, we have LCM of 18, and the LCM of 9. So let's try to write first the first 5 multiples of this number. So we have 6, 12, 18, we have 24, and we have 30. Again, we can continue if we don't have a multiples. Next, we have 18. So we have 18, 36. Okay. Next, we have 54. 54 plus 18, we have 72. And 72 plus 18, we have 90. Okay, let's just have those 5 multiples. And then let's have 9. So we have 9, we have 18, we have 27, we have 36, and we have 45. So you could see here that we have now our LCM, and our least common, the common multiples of these 3 numbers, we have this one, we have 18. So the LCM of these numbers is 18. Okay, so now let's try to solve and change the following fractions. So let's try to write line here below. Okay, so now we have 20 over 6. We multiply this to what number to make it 18? Okay, so if we multiply 6 and change it to 18, we multiply it by 3. Okay, so 6 times 3, we have 18. 20 times 3, we have 60. Okay, so 20 over 6, that is equal to 60 over 18. Okay, next, we have here a whole number, which is 2. So if we have a whole number that has an automatic denominator of 1. So 2 over 1, that is the same with 2. So since our denominator is 1, we multiply it by what number to make it 18? Of course, we multiply it by 18. So here is also 18. So 2 times 18, we have 36. So 2, that is equal to 36 over 18. Okay, now let's continue. We have here a mixed number. So 2 and 1 over 18. Again, let's change this mixed number into an improper fraction. How do we do that? So we multiply 18 times 2, that is 36, and plus 1, so that is 37. We just copy the denominator, which is 18, so therefore we have 37 over 18. Since this is already 18, so no need to change. We'll just write here 37 over 18. Okay, and the last one, we have 22 over 9. We multiply it and change it to 18. Okay, sorry, we don't have space. So 9 multiplied by what number to make it 18? So we have, of course, 2. And then we multiply this one also by 2. 22 times 4, we have 44. So therefore, we have 44 over 18. So now our fractions has the same denominators. Let's now evaluate our numerators. Take note that this is increasing order, small to big. So which numerator is the smallest? So we have here 36. So this is our least number, the smallest. Next, we have 37. So this is our number 2. Next, we have 44. So this is our number 3. And the last one, we have 60. This is the largest. So this is our number 4. Okay. We don't have space. So we'll just write it. Let's try to make a very small space here. Okay, so our answer will be, of course, the first one. We have 2. Next, we have 2 and 1 over 18. Next, we have 22 over 9. And the last one, we have 20 over 6. So this is the answer. If we're going to arrange this in increasing order, we have 2. Next, we have 2 and 1 over 18. Next, we have 22 over 9. And the last one, we have 20 over 6. Okay, so now we are done answering those examples, how to arrange fractions in increasing order. Now let's answer your activity number 6. Please get your worksheet, that is number 6. We're going to arrange these fractions in increasing order. Again, we have letters A, B, and C. So you are going to write your solution on your notebook. Okay, so now let's discuss first letter A in your activity number 6 so that you will have a guide on how to answer letter B and letter C. So again, we have here letter A. We have 1 and 3 over 4. Next, we have 15 over 18. I'm sorry, 15 over 8. Next, we have 1 and 1 over 2. So again, take note that this is in increasing order. So we're going to arrange it by from small to big order. So our denominators are not the same. So let's find first our LCM, or our least common multiple. So we have 4, 8, and 2. Okay, so let's write first the first 5 multiples of 4. We have 4. Next, we have 8. Next, we have 12, 16, and 20. You can actually continue if you want. Next, we have 8. So we have 8, 16, we have 24. Next, we have 32, and we have 40. Okay. Next, we have 2. So we have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Okay, let's have 5 multiples. Now let's check if we have a common multiple. Yes, we have a common multiple here. So you could see that our common multiple is 8. So LCM of 4, 8, and 2, we have 8. Okay, so let's try to change now our numbers here, our fraction. Let's try to make a space below. Okay, so let's change first 1 and 3 over 4. So we have 1 and 3 over 4. Take note that this is a mixed number, so we're going to change this into improper fraction. So 4 times 1, we have 4, plus 3, we have 7. So that is equals to 7 over 4. Now, 7 over 4, we need to change the denominator to 8. So we multiply this one to make this one 8. So 4 multiplied by what number to make it 8? Yes, we have 2. So 4 times 2, we have 8. 7 times 2, we have 14. Again, we need to multiply the number with a numerator and denominator the same, so that our value will still be equal to each other. So therefore, 1 and 3 over 4, that is equivalent to 14 over 8. Okay, Next, we have 15 over 8. Now, our denominator is already 8. So I think we don't need to change this one. So 15 over 8 will still be the same 15 over 8. Okay, next, we have here 1 and 1 over 2. So let's change this mixed number to improper fraction. So we have 2 times 1 is equal to 2, plus 1, we have 3. So that would be 3 over 2. Now we multiply 2 to make this one 8. So we multiply by what number to make this 8? So 2 times, yes, very good, we have 4. 2 times 4 is equal to 8, so therefore 3 times 4, that is equal to 12. So therefore 1 and 1 over 2, that is equal to 12 over 8. Okay, so now our fractions has the same denominator. Let's evaluate our numerator. Again, this is increasing order, small going to big. So therefore, we have first, we have 12. So this is the smallest fraction. Next, we have 14. So this is the next one. And then, of course, 15 as our largest number. Okay. So if we're going to write our answer, okay, can we just have a blank here? Okay. So if we're going to write our answer, we have the first one, we have 1 and 1 over 2. The second, we have 1 and 3 over 4. And the last one, we have 15 over 8. So this is now our answer. So again, that is how you arrange fractions in increasing order. Again, do not forget to answer your worksheet number 6. Now let's discuss on how to arrange in decreasing order. So basically, these methods are just the same with increasing order. So we have here example. We have 7 over 3. 1 and 2 over 5 and 11 over 5. So again, decreasing order meaning from big number going to small numbers. Okay, so you can see here that again our denominators are not the same, so we need to change that, of course. So we're going to look for LCM. So the LCM of 3 and 5, we have the first 5 multiples of 3. We have 3, 6, 9, 12, and 15. Okay, let's just have the first 5 multiples. And then the first 5 multiples of 5, we have 5, 10, 15, 20, and 25. So you could see here that we have 15 is our least common multiple for 3 and 5. So therefore, we need to change the denominators to 15. Let's start with 7 over 3. So what number we're going to multiply 3 to make it 15? So 3 multiplied by, of course, we multiply it by 5. So 3 times 5, we have 15. So therefore, 7 times 5, we have 35. So therefore, 7 over 3 is equal to 35 over 15. Next, we have here a mixed number. So how are we going to change this? Of course, we're going to convert this one first into an improper fraction. So we multiply the denominator by the whole number. So we have 5 times 1 is equal to 5. And we're going to add its numerator, which is 2. So plus 2, we have 7. So therefore, our answer will be 7. And then we copy the denominator, which is 5. So 7 over 5. Now let's change our improper fraction. So 5 multiplied by what number to make it 15? So of course, we're going to multiply it by 3. So 5 times 3, we have 15. And 7 times 3, we have 21. So therefore, 1 and 2 over 5 is equal to 21 over 15. Next, we have 11 over 5. So we'll just multiply 5 to make it 15. So that is, of course, 3. So 5 times 3, we have 15. And 11 times 3, we have 33. So you could see that all our fractions has now the same denominator. So we can now arrange our fractions. So let's evaluate our numerators. Again, do not forget, decreasing order, big number going to small number. So our largest number, the biggest number is, we have 35. Next, we have, of course, 33. And the last one, our least, is 21. So now our answer would be, let's write our original numbers, fractions. So we have 7 over 3. Next, we have 11 over 5. And the last one, we have 1 and 2 over 5. So now this is our answer. Okay, so now let's discuss this example. We have arranged each set of numbers in decreasing order. So again, when we say decreasing order, that is from big numbers going to small numbers. So largest to smallest. So take note that our denominators are not the same. So of course, we need to change that. Let's solve for the LCM, or the least common multiple. So we have 5. This is a whole number, so we don't have a denominator. So we have 20 and we have 4. So let's write first the first 5 multiples of these numbers. So we have 5, 10, 15, 20, and 25. Okay, next, this one we have 20, 40, 60, 80, and 100. And this one we have 4, 8, 12, 16, and 20. Do we have a common multiple? Yes, we have a common multiple. So you could see that here, this, and this. So the common multiple of 5, 20, and 4 is, we have 20. So we need to change this one, the denominators, to 20. Let's try to write a boundary here. Okay, so let's start with 7 over 5. So 7 over 5, we multiply by what number to make the denominator 20? So 5 times, okay, very good. We multiply it by 4. So 5 times 4, we have 20. So therefore, this one, 7 times 4, we have 28. So 7 over 5, that is equal to 28 over 20. Okay, next, we have 3. So again, when we have a denominator, when we have a whole number, automatically the denominator is 1. So we multiply by what number to make this 20? Of course, that is also 20. So 1 times 20, we have 20. 3 times 20, we have 60. So 3 is equal to 60 over 20. Okay, next, we have here a mixed number. So again, when we have a mixed number, we change this first into improper fraction. So 20 multiplied by 2, we have 40, plus 3, we have 43. And then we copy the denominator. Since this is already 20, so no need to change for that. We have now 43 over 20. Okay, next, the last one, we have 13 over 4. So what number are we going to multiply to make the denominator 20? So 4 times, yes, we have 4 times 5. So 4 times 5, we have 20. So we multiply this also by 5. 13 times 5, we have, what's the answer? Okay, very good. We have 65, and that would be 65 over 20. Okay, so now our denominators are the same. We can now arrange our fractions. So again, decreasing order, big to small. So look at our denominator. Which one is the biggest? Yes, we have 65, followed by, we have 60. Next, we have 43. And then, of course, we have 28. So if we're going to write, okay, let's just have here a small box. If we're going to write our answer, what is our answer? We have the first one, this one, 13 over 4. We have number 2, so we have 3. Next, we have 2 and 3 over 20. And then the last one, we have 7 over 5. So decreasing order, this will be our answer. So now we are done answering examples on how to arrange or order fractions in decreasing order, again from big to small. So let's now answer our activity number 7. So this is very easy. You still have 3 items, A, B, C, but don't worry, we're going to discuss letter A. Now let us discuss the last activity, worksheet number 7. So that is ordering fractions in decreasing order. Let's answer letter A so that you have a guide on how to answer B and C. So we have 5 over 3. Okay, sorry for the blurry. We have 1 and 5 over 18. Next, we have 11 over 9. So we're going to arrange this in decreasing order. So take note that our denominators are not the same. Okay, so let's solve for the LCM, or the least common multiple. So we have 3, 18, and 9. Let's write first the first 5 multiples. Let's see if we have a common multiple. So we have 3, 6, 9, 12, and 15. Okay, we have, how about 18? We have 18, 36. We have 54. Next, we have 72, and we have 90. Okay, next, let's have 9, 18, 27, 36, and 45. Okay, so let's try to check if we have a common multiple. So you could see that we don't have common multiples. So let's try to add more multiples in here in 3. So 15, we have 18. Okay, so there you go. So we have now 18, 18, and 18. So the common multiple of 3, 18, and 9 is 18. Okay, so we are going to change our denominators to 18. Let's try to write a boundary below. Okay, so let's start with 5 over 3. So 5 over 3 multiply by what number to make it 18? So 3 times We have, okay, so we can have 6. 3 times 6, we have 18, and we multiply also this by 6. 5 times 6, we have 30. So 30 over 18. So 5 over 3, that is equal to 30 over 18. Next, let's change our, oh, this is a mixed number. So we have 1 and 5 over 18. So let's change this to improper fraction. So 18 times 1, we have 18. Plus 5, we have 23 over 18. Since our denominator is already 18, so we don't need to change. We'll just write this 23 over 18. Okay? Next, let's have 11 over 9. So we change 9. We multiply by what number to make it 18? So of course, 9 times. We have 9 times 2 is 18. So 11 times 2, we have 22 over 18. So this is 22 over 18. So since our fractions has the same denominators, we can now evaluate our numerators. So again, decreasing order, big to small. So which number is the largest? So of course we have 30. This is our first number. Next we have 22. I'm sorry, we have 23, sorry. So we have 23. And of course our smallest number is we have 22. So actually it's already arranged. So our answer, okay, can we just have a space here? So our answer will be the first one. We have 5 over 3. Next, we have 1 and 5 over 18. And of course, we have 11 over 9. So now, this is our answer. So that's it. That ends our discussion today. Again, we discussed about how to arrange fractions, how to order fractions in increasing order and decreasing order. Again, when we say increasing, small to big. When we say decreasing, big to small. So again, do not forget to answer or continue answering your worksheet number 6 and number 7. Do not forget to write your solution on your notebook. So once again, I'm Teacher Darnie. See you next week. Have a nice day, everyone. Stay at home and stay safe.